Good morning. I didn't even pull my cards today. I feel so off today. It's so weird. So weird. Good morning. Good morning. How are you, love? Hello. Good morning on Facebook or TikTok or YouTube or LinkedIn, wherever you're shining in from. Hi, sexy Gina. How are you, love? Well, apparently these cards don't want to be the ones to show up today. All right. We got some cards. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what the next card is, and I'll see what energetically feels right for the oracle cards. I was actually thinking about switching out these cards today, and maybe that's why, as the energy was to switch them out. So we're going to do that. Good to have you here. All right, so we're going to switch them out for a hot second. Hello, Angel Wings. How are you, love? Woohoo! Yeah, I'm not sure which Facebook user that is. I don't see your name, but I agree. Apparently, we'll get you on the list. Hello. All right. These cards are definitely more energetically aligned with everything today. You can hardly even shuffle these ones. Mind you, they are bigger. So. Yeah, they're really having a hard time this morning. That's interesting. Oh, yeah, that's not good. I'm not sure which person that is. I'm going to do a hello. Thank you. Oh my goodness, I can't even shuffle today. Oh. I started off my day feeling a bit weird. I felt very just off. Okay. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Hi, Fernanda. And I still don't see who that is that's talking. Okay. We've got our cards here now. They finally decided to cooperate. Good morning. So, there. Get myself all comfortable. I didn't even pull my card. Diana from Facebook would like to be on the list. Now, maybe the enchanted map, we'll use that as a good morning. Good morning. We'll use that as the grounder, the enchanted map. I was originally thinking maybe the 7 energies, but hi, Valerie. That's hard. So how are you managing your nervous system? I feel like maybe that card came up for that, but we'll see. This is an interesting reading. This is a very interesting daily reading. Good morning, Leonid. How are you, love? Okay. So the first card, the Messenger of Earth. I'm like, did I put the book back? Messenger of Earth. So let's see what this little messenger has come to tell us, okay? So, hardworking, proceeding with integrity, perseverance and grit, prudent and careful efforts, thoroughness, industriousness, stamina, and dedication. I am in the flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. Nice. I'm glad that you're doing those things. But do you do any soothing techniques for your nervous system to actually to help from the dysregulation that those toxicities can happen? As well, maybe looking into you and I should talk. That's what we should do. We should just talk. So, let me change this link here very quickly. so I can share that. All right. And then I'm going to take it over here because I could definitely help you, love. Okay, so I've shared that link. Hi, Miranda. Okay, so we have this messenger, industrious, hardworking, integrity, right? So because I skipped off the page, I got to go back to her, right? So I am in flow, committed to co-creating with spirit effectively and efficiently. I do my best and never leave a job half done. I am dedicated and determined, knowing my efforts will pay off. This is really grounded energy, right? Nice. Good morning, Alexandria. So this is that industrious energy, right? That very industrious energy, which is really great. And yesterday is the Sacred Journey, one of the Sacred Journey groups, and it was the guidance pull. And I was just about to go to bed. It was already late. I'd stayed up a bit too late. And I hesitated as I was just about to go to bed. And I was like, okay, so do I wait and do it? I'll just do it tomorrow. And then I was like, no, because if you delay till tomorrow, you run the risk of forgetting tomorrow. And it's a Wednesday thing. You do this on the Wednesday. So I came downstairs, I did my card pull, recorded the video, posted it to the group. And because that's integrity. You have to do the things that you said that you were going to do. So that's this card, right? The next card in the reading is the Fortune Wheel, number 10. Okay, so let's see what our Wheel of Fortune is. What they would have said in other books would it be the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, or Fortune's Wheel, destiny meets synchronicity. Yes, and I tried. So one of the techniques that I employed was, if it takes less than 3 minutes, do it now, right? Because the delaying it and pushing it off, then it sits in there like the little worm that's in your brain going that you didn't do it, or you don't feel, like trusting yourself, right? It's hard to trust yourself when you keep not even holding up your own integrity, right? When you don't. So every day that you get up and you're like, I'm going to start working out, I'm going to start working out, I'm going to start working out, and you don't, that's just you not holding up your own word. Yeah, this one here is so nice for soothing, right? So, Fortune's Wheel. I am in awe to experience many meaningful coincidences that prove to me that Spirit has my back. These lucky breaks and moments when things just turn out perfectly show how we're all connected. My gamble will pay off when I trust my co-creative partnership with Spirit. My destiny is obvious to me now, right? And that's a good one. Yes, I actually do the havening technique. I do the havening technique with my clients. It's one, I love it. It's from, yes. We're all learning. That's all that we are. It's a school. Your life is just a school, right? And we're just progressing through learning how to love yourself and learning how to be, to love everything else too, just to experience love, right? To get to that point. So the next card that I brought, I really wish my energy felt different. So every month when the moon is in my sign, I do a 3-day fast. So today is day 3. Yes. Well, you should connect with me. I did put my link in there for the free call, and we can have a talk and see about how I can help you in the structure. Good morning, Mama Price. Good morning. Okay. The moon. The moon is the third card for the standalone, for the collective reading. The collective reading. All right, the moon, number 18. Illusion. Okay, so we've got our oh my goodness. I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. How's that? I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. It's a hot coffee, so I have to be careful. My dog sees something. He's like, whoa, what's that? He sat up all pretty all of a sudden. He caught wind of something out there. Okay, so the moon, illusions. I may not see the workings of spirit in the invisible realms, but I know there is great activity behind the scenes. It's important to trust the mystery and remember that the material realm is an illusion. Current conditions are not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what's really going on in the present. Great opportunities lie in the shadows, awaiting the perfect time for illumination. So this is like those the whatever is, it's kind of hidden in the shadows, but you can bring that to light, and it can be the thing that's going to connect you to your path, right? So that wheel of fortune, that connecting with divine and knowing that being in connection with spirit that's inspired, right? So that's co-creative. And this is that having integrity and putting the work in. So when we have integrity, we put in the work with spirit in partnership with us, we can uncover those treasures that maybe are hidden so that we can have the fortune that we're looking for, right? That abundance, whatever the abundance is for us. Hi, Carrie. How are you, love? So I pulled this card from the map deck, and I'm like, oh yes, these cards don't sit on my desk. They sit over here. So I pulled from the map deck the Bone Collector. Now, the Bone Collector is a great message for those of us that have experienced trauma, because the message that's contained within this card. So let's see what this is all about. And maybe there's some inner work that we have to do in order to embody that the energy from that the reading from the other cards. Wow. Shake it off, whatever the heck. Woo, this like very heady today. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I almost slept in too. I was like, no, I'm not going to get up this morning. I'm just going to sleep in. Because I just like, I don't know, my tongue is somewhere else. Okay, so the Bone Collector. You are whole and have everything you need within. When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present, reacting out of past conditioning, and I gotta read that. That did not read right. So when the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a particular version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. And it does. When we get those limiting beliefs laid on us, right? Like, so if we grow up in a family and our family is constantly going around saying, we never have any money, we're always broke, we always struggle. If they say that around you as you're growing up, you're being informed by the people around you that your family, including you, are always going to struggle, are never going to have money, right? So you hold on to that, and that becomes a limiting belief, because there's nothing to stop any one of us from being able to access the riches and the abundance that other people have, right? We each have the capability within us to reach those heights in some way or form, right? When we align with ourselves, and that doesn't mean that abundance doesn't have to be billions of dollars. That's not what everybody wants. Some people want a nice place that's, a small little house. Some people want just a trailer. Some people want to go on a road in a van, right? So abundance, and some people, abundance isn't, an abundance of money. It's an abundance of love. It's an abundance of care and concern from those around them. It's an abundance of health, right? So when you're, whatever they've told you or limited you by, and sometimes they limit us by telling us you can't have something, right? Or you can't do something. So somebody telling you can't sing. Well, maybe you could have. Maybe you could have learned to sing, and that would have been something that brought you an enormous amount of joy and as a way for you to connect with spirit and get inspired. Because when you sing, you do get into that creative state of mind, which allows you to more easily connect and get inspired. I do it all the time when I'm singing. I'll be singing along, and all of a sudden, just boom, an idea pops into my head, and I'm like, yes, I'm going to make that. And then I jump off and I start creating content. Or, I have an idea. Oh, yes, I'm going to create a male healing tribe on Facebook, because men need to heal too. Men need to have a supportive environment. I'll get those things while I'm singing, right? So getting yourself into a creative space allows you to open up more to be inspired. And it doesn't have to be that you're doing the creativity for money or for anything. You're just doing it to be in the space of creativity for the pure joy of it. That's how we access that joy spot, right? So look at the belief systems that you have, the beliefs you have around you, what you can accomplish, what you're capable of, what life looks like. Like, look at your belief system and ask, where did I get this belief? Where did it come from? Right? And oftentimes your mom might not even know where she got her belief, or your dad might not know where he got his belief, because they got it from their parents or their teachers or their social structures when they were kids, and they've just believed it all along without even questioning it. But you should question your beliefs, right? We should all question why we believe the things that we believe and reframe our beliefs, because they don't always hold true, right? Sometimes they can be quite toxic. So you may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable, or expect to be criticized, right? I know somebody who went from a relationship, was used to their father being very critical, and they went and looked for partners that would criticize them, because they, in their mind, they had turned around that criticism to being motivational. Right? Like, oh, my dad's just trying to motivate me to, reach certain heights or to accomplish things. So they got into relationships with people that were very critical, but it wasn't in a health, like, it's an abusive tactic, right? And there was more abuse that was surrounded around that criticism. That looking for that relationship that they have in their life and thinking that that's normal, or that belief system, right? They have to change that belief system. No matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities, and you are. When you open up that mindset to say, I am capable of unlimited possibilities, there's nothing that's, that I can't achieve with enough time and energy, right? Because many things that we can do, we just have to practice at. I can draw a really nice circle with my pencil. Why can I draw a really nice circle? Because I drew a whole bunch of really not good circles. I drew ovals, and I drew wonky circles, and I drew all kinds of different shapes. But now I can draw a circle with my pencil pretty accurately. It's like when you're in art class and you watch your teacher go up and he goes, whoop, and he draws a perfect circle, right? Perfect circle. Hello, Abdul, right? Perfect circle, but it's from practice. It's not because they just started off drawing a perfect circle. So those are things that we have to understand too, is that some of the stuff that we can achieve through practice, right? It's not that you can't do something, it's just the practice. And for some of us, we just have to practice longer, right? So no matter what your question, the Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is you're a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you to reclaim it now, right? So when we get wounded, right? So I love to sing, brings me so much joy. When I was a child, people told me that I couldn't sing. I couldn't carry a tune in a bucket. They used to put their fingers in their ears. Why? Because my family was a bunch of bullies. And, they thought that teasing children or saying mean things to kids were funny. So they would say those things to me. So I didn't sing. And that's not something that got lost, though. When I went through my healing, as I healed myself, I reclaimed what was lost. So now I sing all the time. Sometimes I even sing on here. If it's somebody's birthday, I sing happy birthday. Right? So Oh, that's not a sad thing, Damia. Crows are so smart. Crows are one of the smartest birds that exist. They remember nice people. They will come to you. They will bring treasures to people that are nice to them, and they will also remember people that are mean to them. Right? I used to have crows that followed me around all the time. I had them named. There was Roger and Ginger, and then there was just Sam. He was just the oddball. But those were just the names that I had for them. And I'm always kind to crows because they will remember when you're not. Yeah. Yeah, typically. Yeah, there's this little girl too. She's collected all the treasures from the crows the crows that visit her and give her gifts. And it's just like she has all these little trinkets. They'll continually bring you trinkets and stuff if you're kind to them, right? But if you're mean, they will actually like torment you because they remember. They're very smart, very smart. Um, maybe later on I'll pull the spirit guide card for the crows just to see what it says. Good morning, Jennifer. How are you, love? So you have that stuff. That stuff's not gone. All that you are is still there. Like after all the stuff that people have done to you and taken from you, right? We start to live small. We start to put ourselves in these little boxes based on what people say about us and to us and how they treat us, right? So we can open that up and go back inside and get those things that they took from us and bring them back to us, right? That stuff that you love, the stuff that you care about, the stuff that people made you feel silly or weird about liking, you can take that back. I've taken it back, right? I play with cards, and people that are around me think that that's absolutely ridiculous, right? But I still do it because that lines with me, and I don't care what anyone else thinks. Why do I not care what anyone else thinks? Because my reality is created by me, right? And my life is my life, and I've only got one, so I might as well make it happy. And if this makes me happy, then I'm going to do it because it's not hurting anybody else, right? So that's the mentality that we need to adopt. What do I like? What makes me happy? I'm going to do it as long as it doesn't hurt anyone else. I practice the art of practice. I rehearse in advance what I want to dance. I love that. That's beautiful. All right, so finish this off. You have everything you believe you lack, and the bone collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With awareness, the wounds of the past do not need to define you, right? Do not need to define you. Do not let the past define you, right? Sometimes we tie so tightly to the story of our past. I remember when I went through my healing journey, there was this like shocking moment when I was to the point where I knew I had enough resiliency. I knew that, that I could return to the workforce. I knew all of that. When I hit that point, there was a moment when I went, oh no, I can't rely on my stuff anymore, right? Because how many times was I able to call into work because my depression was bad, or my anxiety was bad, or I was dealing with a migraine because of the mother issues that I had, right? So I had all of these things that were going on, and I would easily be able to call into work. Well, now that I'd healed those, I was like, well, I can't call into work anymore. I don't have I'm going to have to go to work every single day because I no longer have that crutch that I had of the victim that I was. I no longer could rely on that to excuse things because it was no longer there. And that when I realized that I actually looked at that as a bit of a crutch, that was such an eye-opening experience for me. Right? I had tied my identity to so much to that victim that I had been. Right? That I was somebody that was abused. I was somebody that was neglected. I was somebody who had these poor partners, right? Woe is me. And then I realized that, when I was a child at those experiences, yes, I was a victim. I was a victim when I was sexually assaulted. I was a victim when I was kidnapped. I was a victim through all those states of, when I was a child and I had no control over my life. But ever since hello, Good morning, Jessica. Ever since I had, I became an adult, like outside of those moments of being a victim, every moment beyond those, I wasn't a victim. I had every opportunity to stand up and take back control of my life, but I didn't. I numbed out and avoided, and I denied my traumas, and then I got sick. And then I got sick. And when I got sick, then it was, okay, now it's time, because I had no choice. It was either succumb to, the depression and anxiety and panic disorder and live a life where I was being medicated just to control the symptoms, or it was take my life back. And I chose to take my life back. And then once I took my life back, I was like, well, let me help other people take their life back. Right? Let me show you how to love yourself and how to ignite the inner healer within, so that you can heal, you can be okay, you can live a life that's full of love and is aligned with you. So yeah. Okay. So we're going to start with the cards and stuff. It's a small live this morning. I'm going to give myself some loves right now. If anybody had any questions about any of the cards that I pulled for the collective reading, or had any questions surrounding trauma or mental health that they would like to ask, we can do that right now. Hi, Papa. It was so awesome hanging out with you guys yesterday. Minus the fries. Minus the fries. I still want fries. So there is this whole thing about the secret secretion that I just did 244 likes, but I'm going to keep doing that. Can I do what to you, love? It's okay. It's okay. I didn't drink enough water yesterday. That's my biggest thing. So today I'm really feeling the effects of it. And I forgot, like, seriously, yes, I can help people with trauma. Definitely. Good morning, John. I love new people. I love new people. Oh, the first three cards were from the Good Tarot. The first three cards were from the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. And then the last card was from the Enchanted Map deck. So yes, I can help you with your trauma for sure. For sure. Right? It's the first part I like to do with all my clients is teach them safety. Right? It's very important to create a safe space, and also to create containers to store the trauma, so you're not just jumping into all of it, right? You want to go in step by step, bite by bite, not all at once. Okay, but connect with me. I do on my site. I have a free clarity call on my website, and you can take that free clarity call, and we can talk and discuss. And that way the reason why I have that free clarity call is because there's a lot of people who can't afford to jump into working with me. So I give them a couple of tips, right? I give them a couple of tips to help them out. Because I don't want people being, just dysregulated, and I don't want people suffering for sure. Now, I also want to find out whether we can work together, right? I don't work with people who have a significant psychiatric disorder. Like, I can't help somebody that's a narcissistic personality disorder. I can't heal them from that. That's a bit different. Yeah. And our minds don't remember things the same way when we are in. Oh, interesting, Mama. So Fernanda. Yeah. Oh, John, you're on the list, love. You're on the list for sure. Thank you for the hearts. So this is for Ferdinanda, for Angel Wings, a Merry Motive. Okay, we're working with the 7 Energies deck. We'll see how this feels for me for right now. I may switch it out depending. We know I have a lot of cards here, so we can pull on a different deck at some point. But this was the one that was calling out to me today. But like I said, we'll see how it jives with me this morning. I might have to switch it out. This is for Fernanda. So angel wings. You've chose this is about knowing your path, knowing your motives. Okay, knowing your motives. Hi, Danielle. Love. Hi, Deja Ann. All right. So, angel wings. You've chosen a path, you've set an intention, and you've begun moving toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you or you feel about yourself? So that's that we keeping the toxic relationship. Jess would like to be put on the list as well from Facebook for a card. Did I get Diana? Okay, Diana's on there. Perfect. Right. So the when we stay in the toxic relationships, right? If we've assigned our love to other people, like we're lovable, this is what I did. With my anxious attachment, I was lovable because I had a partner. That was my proof. My proof that I was lovable was that other partner being in a relationship with them. So whenever that person went to pull out of the relationship, it really triggered me in a bad space, right? So the thing was, I didn't necessarily want to be in that relationship because I was in love and that was my divine partner, that was my true love or anything like that. I was in that relationship because to leave that relationship would mean that I wasn't lovable. And so it was really hard for me to let go of a relationship. So now that I've worked through that and I understand my attachment and I've worked through my traumas and worked with, soothing my nervous system, that's helped me to move forward, right? So now when I get into a relationship, I'm in a relationship that's mutually beneficial and has an interdependence, not a codependence, an interdependence, my dependence, my independence, their independence, and our interdependence. Right? So I can have a healthier relationship. But it's knowing the why, right? It's the same thing. If the why that you want to do this is to prove someone wrong, or like just understanding the motives behind things. So you must choose to be in the flow of experience, relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect to consider now is where you place your focus, because that's where energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. If you are envious of others, competitive, and overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you're not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you're unsure about your motives, the result will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is to experience X, let go of your attachment to the form that X is supposed to come in. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for your intention. It always does, right? And it's true. You see those people that are negatively wired and their whole life is just negative, right? If I never think that I'm good enough, I'm going to constantly get examples that I'm not good enough in my life. Hi, Jenny. Hi. I don't do lives with anybody unless I know you and we've prearranged it. I'm sorry. That's just not. So I'm just going to tap for a hot second. So a little bit of low engagement this morning, but that's okay. Intimate is good. Intimate is good. Alrighty. So I'm going to do something for Tanya because she was talking about crows. So I'm going to grab my book and I'm going to look up crow spirit. And I'm just going to let Damia know about the crow and what the crow spirit means. Okay. So Damia, as you look around you, can you sense the magic that pulses through the world? Have you witnessed how every thought can become a thing? How every intention can call the universe into action as the sacred laws shape what you experience? The universe works in perfect order. When you align your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs with spirit, you will want to crow with delight, feeling the excitement and wonder of being in harmony with something much larger than yourself. Crow Spirit says you are right on target now to see your dreams magically come into being in the visible world. The laws of abundance, compensation, frequency, and praise are operating in your favor now. Remember to be grateful and praise what is yours, even if it is still coalescing into form, still residing in the invisible realms of co-creation. No matter what area of your life you're concerned with now, what you hope for is on its way. For Spirit is your co-creation partner. Right? Just beautiful. Hi, Keita. Right. So crows are very good. Very, 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 very good omens. Very positive omens. Right? And people mistaken them because they see them and they've been. The reason why is because society has made crows seem evil and dark, and like they're somehow they're somehow tied to like the negative or the bad, right? But crows are not. They are so smart, so smart. They can be little tricksters though. Yeah, that's just that Ohio situation is just like, I can't believe that it's not getting more airtime as well. Like that more people don't know about that the train derailed in Ohio and that people aren't doing well. Like people are actually getting sick from it. Whatever derailment, like the derailment that happened is actually like negative, or what is toxic. Let me see. I'm going to actually look this up for us. Okay, so can they talk? Can who talk? Can crows talk? They can actually. Crows can talk. I had to think for a second there what we were talking about. So in the Ohio derailment, we're just going to talk about, there were at least 5 hazardous chemicals that were released in the toxic. So it's carrying hazardous materials from Pennsylvania to Illinois, and it derailed early in February, causing a major fire and alarm over an imminent explosion. So up to 2,000 residents living in the immediate area were evacuated, but they're still not doing good. Yeah. They're like, it's just crazy that there's not, like, I actually have chills, right? So it was carrying vinyl chloride, a carcinogenic chemical, and other chemicals, releasing toxics from 5 derailed tanker cars. Small holes were made in the train cars whose chemicals were released into pits that were lit on fire. So like you took like this. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, it's like, do you not care about the people or the environment? Like, why is that the way that you chose to handle a chemical, like a toxic spill? That's never the way that we handle a toxic spill, right? There would never be a moment in time, as like I worked as an occupational health nurse at a pharmaceutical manufacturing company, and we used to do, they would do emergency drills. We would never just light our chemicals on fire as a way of disposing of a spill. Never. There's absorption techniques that you can use. There's so many things. I don't know about global warming, but I would worry more about the effects to the area, right? To the people and the plants and the earth and the people that are there. Like, that's just, and the fact that the news is like, the news coverage is like ridiculous. The news coverage right now is just distraction, right? They're distracting us from everything, and what they're like, oh hey, let's talk about I don't know, what are they talking about with the right? But everything, there is talk that the stuff that we see, no matter what it is, what they see in entertainment is all the stuff that's really true. They're basically flaunting it to us, I guess, in a way, but who knows? Good morning, Mel. How are you, love? It is. So So there's a thing. So the age of Aquarius, right? This is what I watched. I watched a video today, and it was a lady who channeled a message from guides. And hello, Helena. And the guide said that this is all happening. All of this negativity, all of this toxicity, all of this crap that's going on is distraction. Because if we start looking at all that crap and focusing on the crap, what are we going to get? More crap. So we're coming into the age of Aquarius. We want to go into the age of Aquarius with as much positivity as we can. So if we focus on what would we like to see the age of Aquarius become? I want free electricity, free heat, free hydro. I want free food, free housing, right? We shouldn't have to pay for the necessities of life. We shouldn't. The birds and the bees and the dogs and nobody pays to live here except for us, right? So that would be a beautiful thing to have in the age of Aquarius. So we're supposed to be writing down what our vision of the perfect future is for us in a positive way and reading that every night before we go to bed, so that as many of us that can do that as possible, we will bring that into it's better than doing nothing and just letting all of that negativity wash over you. And then we're just going to focus on more negativity and bring negativity to us. Not if we keep... Thank you. It does. But it's a collective thing. This is what I don't understand. The masses overrun the classes. The classes are but a few at the top. The masses, obviously, mass means more than. So why does everybody just sit there and good luck? No, you, me, them, everybody. We all need to get together collectively, right? To raise the vibration, to change what's going on. We can't sit back and just let shit happen, right? That's the way that things are going to be taken over, right? Is that because we don't do anything. And that's the worst part about it, right? It's like the person that sits in a house and watch their kids get beat and doesn't do anything. And they think it's okay because they're not the ones doing the beating, right? But we just have to keep stopping is not the answer. The more of us, because we do pick up people along the way, right? We magnetize people to us that are just waiting. They just need to hear the right word or the right statement. And it might come from me. It might come from you. It might come from anyone that's watching, right? We have to keep doing it. It's the wave, right? As you create the wave, we're going to pull more people with us, and then we'll wash away all that toxicity. Hello from India, love. Okay. Diana. Quieting the mind. Yeah, it's every single one person helps, and we don't know how many other people are out there, right? So I started writing down my thing about what the version of a healthy life would look like on Earth, right? And a healthy life is one where we actually live in cycle with nature. It's where we actually care for our fellow persons, where we I can put you on the list for a free card, love. Or a free yes, no. So that would be Mishthika. I'm going to type that in for us. There. Okay. I got her on the list. There. Okay. I just did that. I just pulled your card, Diana, and then I just decided, yep, okay, we're on. You got gratitude. You got the quieting the mind. Quieting the mind. Anyway, it was quieting the mind. Let me read this for you before just try. Okay, number 32, Diana. Yes, exactly. It's that quote, evil prevails when good men and women do nothing, right? So the bad wins because we just stand by idly and allow it to happen, right? It's that, and it's true. So, Diana, life is chaotic, busy, loud, frantic, and overwhelming. Some days, all that noise is like the roar of thunder echoing around you, and it feels as if you're being pummeled by a rainstorm. Isn't this why we take vacations? To get away to somewhere peaceful? In spite of the surrounding din of the world today, you need to slow down and find a bit of peace. So go ahead and take a deep breath right now. That felt good. That felt good. Make a commitment to be still, if only for 5 minutes. Count your breaths and be mindful of every one of them. Know that you have all the time in the world to do the things that need doing. Everything is perfect as it is. Oh, it's definitely the energy. Definitely the energy. I get this pulsing, and like I hear like in my and it's bad. But I smoke too much. I literally smoke weed, and I don't dream. So someday I talk about stopping, but I know if I stop, I'm going to dream again. And I don't know if I really, look at that. We got little holders for the hair. Alrighty. Our core beliefs about the world originate in our thoughts and feelings, which then become our perceptions. If our thoughts are all over the place, that is how we will experience the outer world. But what if the outer world didn't matter at all? What if at our center there were a place that is always calm, where the mind doesn't have a million things to say, where problems and challenges aren't nearly as important as we think they are? Today requires you to take an internal break and go to that silent space to regroup. Meditate on the stillness within. Choose a peaceful mind and nothing else. You will be amazed by how easily everything falls into place once you do. That's a beautiful message for you. Exactly. Exactly. I love it, Diana. I love it. Yep. We'll take a moment. And exactly, that's what I do, because in all fairness, like there's nothing that I personally can do to help some of the situations that are out there, right? Like there's nothing that I can do personally to do anything about about an earthquake that happened in Turkey, right? All I can do at this time is guard my energy and try to keep myself in a positive state and try to affect the people around me to help elevate them into a positive state, right? By keeping our nervous system regulated and ourselves soothed. That's the best thing that I can do for me, right? And it's the best thing that all of us can do for ourselves. To take a moment out to pray for Syria, to pray for Turkey, to pray for Ukraine, to pray for, everybody out there, or, to do all of those things, or, to as we did with looking at the situation in Ohio, right? So that taking that moment, but then you have to navigate back out of that into that healthy spot, because positivity brings more positivity. And the more of us that are pushing into the positive, we're gonna shift things, right? Okay, Mama. And yeah, exactly. Yeah. These might have only needed the 2 cards. That might have been all that they were for. Try not to shuffle my hair in there. I love you, Diana. So meditation, go to that quiet, still space within. Focus on your heart, right? Focus on your heart being this beautiful little light in here, okay? And just breathe in and out to that space and just quiet your mind, love. Quiet your mind. Alrighty. Mama, the uncharted sea. Sorry, it's a boat one. I can't help it. I'm a little bit of a kid inside. It's coming. Hi, lady. All right, number 46. Can't help it. It's a boat. It has to. So, your comfort zone is sometimes exactly that, a safe, familiar harbor you finally come to in yourself. You have a sense that you don't need more than what is available right where you've landed in life. Now, however, is not one of those times. Like the archetypical hero's journey, the universe is inviting you to step into uncharted waters. Sometimes something is stirring, adventure is calling. You may want to resist this urge because it will involve leaving your comfort zone. But embarking on this journey is essential for your well-being. Navigating the uncharted aspects of your life means you won't have a map because no one else has ever been there. On this journey, you cannot rely on the help you would typically expect from others who have gone before you. This new territory is yours to explore. You're invited to be a pioneer, a path maker, a magical cartographer who draws your map with your own life force as the ink. This is the day to dive into a novel experience and fully immerse yourself in the new. You don't know what this sea of possibility has in store for you, so stay curious and refrain from judgment or the need to label. Give yourself the time and freedom to be curious without the limitations and boundaries projected by your memories or expectations. You are in an amazing place right now, and you will never be the same for surveying these waters. Beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful message. So what new are you going to do? Or where are you going to explore? Right? Where are you headed? Where are you off to? All right, I'm just giving some self-love. Rapid fire. I'm missing a couple mods today. One mod's at work, which is beautiful, right? Yes. I love that too. Yeah. Right. Maybe it's looking at ways. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Maybe. All right, I have just tippity tap for a hot second here. Let's see where I got to and see if you can beat it. 311 likes. 311 likes. All right, let's see if Rob's card is in here. Again, my hair. Ta-ta. You never know. Yeah, it does. It definitely does. I love it, Donnie. Okay. I got two. So we have a new method of discerning which one of the two is meant to be rather than doing both. Is this Rob's card? I mean, I really didn't need the pendulum on this, but is this? Yeah. I'm like, I didn't really need it because I read the message of just the two, and I knew which one was the one that Rob needed to see. He needs seeing beyond. Seeing beyond. Just beautiful. And it does. It really fits in with the reading from yesterday. So number 36, Rob, seeing beyond, which is funny because the other card was just one over, like it's 35 and 36. But anyway, 36 it is. In the energy of light. So, do you consider things only within the framework of what you already know? Or can you allow yourself to see beyond into the vastness of potential? We are all gifted with the magical ability of imagination, and when we open to it, we become a conduit for a divine vision greater than our own. There are two ways to view the world and co-create with it. One is from a face value perspective. What you see is what you get. The second is allowing your imagination to see beyond what something is right now and move into a place that doesn't yet exist in the material world. In this cosmic playground of possibilities, you see into a future where anything you imagine has the potential to become real. If you use your imagination faithfully and consciously, avoiding the traps of fearful projection and drama, you can connect to any reality you truly want to experience. When you open yourself even further, you're often gifted with divine vision. As a practice, you can reimagine that vision over and over to strengthen it. As you channel these visions through you, you become a superconductor for the world. Today, know that your vision, what you imagined forming in the invisible, will be delivered into the material world. Don't worry about the timing of things. That is in the hands of the universe. Your job is to continue to imagine. Take a few steps forward, then imagine some more. The universe's job is to make it real. What a fabulous partnership. Oh, my one mod is on break. I hope her day is going well. Hi, friend. How are you, love? How's your shift going? We're having a small, intimate live. We're missing out on Melinda's tickety, tick, 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 because Melinda probably would have had us with, about another 5,000 ticks by now. At least. She's so rapid with her finger. Okay. After Rob is John. I hope you're still here, John. How's your day? How's it going? How's your day? How's your shift? Good stuff. All right, we'll see if this is the deck. I don't know. Something tell. It is. Oh, the land between. The land between. What a lovely, lovely card. The land between. Number 40. You're in the process of change. You know that you were called to it and can no longer be who you were, but you aren't sure what the next experience of your life will be. You are in between what was and what could be in a pupal stage, like during the metamorphosis of the caterpillar into the butterfly. However, you can't just skip the messy parts. You have to endure the unknown and uncomfortable as you reinvent yourself. The thing is, you're not quite there yet. You have one foot in the past, even if you're ready to shed that version of yourself and become something new. You must start redefining who you are in the context of your question. What do you believe is possible when you get to the next place? Can you explore this stage of your evolution to get to know yourself better? The process in between worlds is where things get really interesting. You learn how to manage your fear, how to stay present in the now, how to see in the dark. You absorb the lessons offered to you with grace because you can't go any faster. This is a real test of emotional fortitude, patience, trust, and humility. Once you have made this no man's land your home, it will be part of you. Then whatever was set in motion comes to life. This is what you've been waiting for. When you look back, you will grow to love the place in between, for that is where you were reborn. Right? That's just lovely. I have you on the free list, okay, dear? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Like at this point, I have probably 7. You're probably 8th on the list at this time. Right? It is a great card. That in-between space, like I love that space that happened, and the discoveries that I made about me and who I am and what I want to contribute to the world, and really who I am. Right? That's a powerful 2 words. I am presence. I am capable. Right? So after is Jess. We're gonna see what one of these cards is Jess's, but we got a great way of figuring out which one. When I drop the cards like that, we just get a little help from a friend. Is this Jess's card? This Jess's card? Is this Jess's card? Is this Jess's card? Is this Jess's card? Is this Jess's card? Even though it picked a yes, I decided I would go till I got to the end to make sure that it was accurate. All right. I got your card, Jess. I'm not sure if which one Jess is on for sure. This is your card. It is what it is. Now, some people can't stand that statement. but it's a real statement. Woohoo! Yes. Love to you, Mel. Well done. Well done. I'm going to tell Melinda that too. I'm going to let her know. I'll let her know you really 1.5K likes. That's amazing. So number 6 for Jess. For Jess, okay? What happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly as it is or only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you to your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for important things. That's what Mel would say. She's like, my fingers don't feel, they're so numb, they don't feel right. So I can put asthma on the list as well. She's looking for a free, for a free. You can give stars on Facebook, but anyway, we'll put you on the free list for sure, okay? So liberated from the burden of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens for you? Radically accept life on life's terms. When you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you truly desire, more of the world becomes available to you. You are definitely on the list, Mel. You are the third person from now. The world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they're meant to be. If you step back with clarity and acceptance, you will realize that life is offering you something magical. Even if circumstances send you on a temporary detour, you will discover treasure beyond your imagination and a new way to embrace the world. Keep this prayer in mind. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just a beautiful, beautiful message for you, Jess. And I can't see. I only see if I'm watching visually at the time that it happens. That's the only time that I can see that. So yeah. Okay. You're welcome, Jess. Love you. So then Danielle is next. And then after Danielle is Elizabeth and then Mel. Okay. And then we've got some free yes, no's that we'll be doing, which are the Mystica and Asthma. Okay. I feel like I felt your car there, Danielle. It's in there. It wants to come out. It's just, maybe it's trying to be nice and not send me 7 of them. Woo! Look at that. Danielle, it is what it is. So how are you not feeling good, Ricky? Let's all bond together and see if we can't help Ricky. Why are you not feeling good? I want to know physical symptoms. As a nurse, I want to know what your symptoms are about not feeling good. Because for me to address it in any specific way, I need to know. Right now, my tummy's going, and it's probably because I didn't drink enough water yesterday, and I'm 3 days into my fast. So I can understand that my stomach's going to be a little bit off right now, especially having coffee. That's why you shouldn't drink coffee. But you feel sick how? Sick to your stomach? Right? How are your thoughts? Are your thoughts positive? Or are your thoughts spinning? Right? Because our thoughts create our reality. Our thoughts create our emotions. And when our thoughts create our emotions, sometimes those emotions don't feel good. And they stop when you stay in a stress response for a long time, your immune function's down, right? It's down. Right? I know. I'm trying. I'm not sure when I'm gonna get some coffee relief out of my but no, not right yet. Not right yet. So, Elizabeth R. Are you still there, love? And if Elizabeth's not there, then Mel. Oh, Mel. We're just going to do Mel right now. I'm going to ask to make sure that this popped up for Mel and not for Elizabeth. Is this Mel's card? That's a yes. Okay, hi, Elizabeth. Did you have a yes-no question that you wanted answered, love? It is a strong yes that this is Mel's card. Let's see. Is it Elizabeth's card too? Is this Elizabeth's card? That's a no. Does E really want a relationship with Elizabeth? Okay. Does E really want a relationship with Elizabeth? Does E really want a relationship with Elizabeth? It looks like a no, my love. It looks like a no. Do you want a relationship with E? Does Elizabeth really want a relationship with E? I don't think you even really want a relationship with him if you look underneath everything. Right? If you really look at the person and what that person, represents and all of stuff, it's not your card too, Ricky. This is just, I can ask, is this Ricky's card too? Is this Ricky's card too? That's a no. That's a no. Okay. Oh, we're going to get 10-10. Before we do anything, we're going to do 10-10 because I have two things to burn. All right. I have two things to burn for us. Okay. You're going to get out our bay leaf. Hi, Asma. We're getting to that list now. I'm just going to read a card and then I have 4 people. Okay. And you are the next after that. Okay. We're going to do this card, this leaf. Oh my. Where's my pen? So, what are we calling into ourselves, loves? What are we calling in? I think Melinda would say money and clients. Clarity, communication, and reception. Health. Clarity. Communication. Health, reception, perseverance. Truth. True love. I like true love. Angelic guidance. Ooh. Okay, nobody's writing anything on that side. Faith. Right? We need that mustard seed of faith, right? Prosperity. Okay, it is 10-10. Let's burn this on 10-10 instead of burning it after 10-10. We're going to burn this. Oh no. I did bring it down. Oh, okay. I took my lighter upstairs last night and I almost forgot that, but I did bring it down. So we're going to burn this one. Okay. Because I want to burn on 10-10, that we're burning all of that stuff into us. We're going to catch that little tip, make sure that it goes, and we're going to catch the little bit by the thing. Okay, so we got that at 10-10. Now, definitely matches, right? So I have something else that I'm going to burn. And it says, I release all negative energy around money. I release all negative energy around money. I release all negative energy around money. And we're going to burn this, okay? And of course, this is good paper to burn in the house, right? It's not going to set off any alarms or anything, right? I release all negative money. I relieve all negative energy around money. I release all negative energy around money. Look at this. This is a beautiful burn. I couldn't ask for a better burn. I release all negative energy around money. I release all negative energy around money. I release all negative energy around money. That was just perfect. That was just perfect. I love it. All negative energy around money, be gone. Blow it away. All right, but I actually blew bay leaves around. All righty, so I'm gonna read Mel's card. Like, where'd I put my bag to put the other leaves in? All right. So Mel, number 2, Roots of Abundance. Roots of Abundance. So this is Mel's card. Okay, Roots of Abundance, number 2. This card signals you to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. Trust that you will be taken care of. The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. You are not a victim of life. We're not. We're victim in the moments that we've been perpetrated against, that we experienced that stuff. That was the moment of being a victim, and outside of that moment, we're not a victim anymore, right? But we hold on to it into the moments in between, and we just stay stuck in that victim mode. And when you do that, you give up your control. You give up your actual ability to change your reality, right? Because we let, like, the government can take care of me, or this person can take care of me, or what happens is beyond my control. It's not the way that you want to live your life. You want to know you have the ability to control your reality by what you believe, what you see, what you feel, what you do each day. Changes. Life happens for you, not to you, even if you sometimes slip into that way of thinking. If you are grounded and internally steadfast, nothing can uproot you, and you have the ability to manifest your intentions with ease. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dream further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. Know that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust. Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. A tall, healthy tree doesn't need to hold on to the ground for dear life. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep in the earth. A great message there. Okay. So we have some freeze. Okay. Yes. Many argue for their limitations. We do. We argue for our limitations. Okay. Slow and steady, meaning yes. Okay, so Dev, are you still there, Dev? If you are, give me your question. Then we have Jessica. Are you still there? And if Jessica's not there, do we have Anastasia? And if Anastasia's not there, then I'm going to do Mishthika. Okay, so we'll do Mishthika. And then we have, good morning, Allison. I did not see you come on there. You popped in there at a hot minute. And then we have Asma. Okay, so Mishthika was asking, Oh, you want to know like a time frame one. And Asma is here. You're so welcome. Love you. Have a great day, love. Thank you. Okay, so Mishtika wants to know when she's going to get engaged, which is not really a yes-no question. Yeah, when will I get married to my love is not a yes-no question. That's a going through a timeline thing, and that's yeah, no. Right? Is Mystica going to get engaged soon? So I got a yes for will get engaged soon, okay? Will Arifa apply at my asthma visa in next 2 weeks? Will Arifa apply my visa? So asthma's visa, will it apply in the next 2 weeks? That's a no, asthma. Okay. It's a no. Okay, and then we had Allison, who was also on the list, who was asking for a card. Are you still there, Allison? Because if you're still there, I'll put you on the list, okay, love? And still looking for Dev, Jessica, Anastasia. Hi, Danielle. I'm gonna tappity. Oh, I was tappity in the wrong spot, and I actually pinned that comment. I'm not sure, Ricky. I'm probably not going to be on long today because the energy, like, it's just such a tiny little group, right? I think I've read for everybody except for, I'm going to pull Allison a card right here. Okay, I'm going to pull Allison a card, and then if Jessica is still there, I will do a yes, no. I did pull a card for you, Danielle. You must not have heard the card. The card was, it is what it is. Oh, they didn't put, I don't have you on the list, Helena. Definitely. Okay, Helena's on the list now. Alrighty. Is this Allison's card? Okay, I just wanted to make sure because we were looking at so many. So I'll look at the card after this one. I'll read it, like I'll read back for you at some point. Okay. So Allison, broken open, number 28. Okay, number 28. There are situations in life when you see the value of, hello. There are situations in life when you see the value of loss, grief, and a broken heart. Yet it's not the pain or loss itself that must be the focus of your attention here. No, not even the story of what happened. The details surrounding what has brought you to your knees is as important as what results from the experience. Oh. Sorry to hear that, love. You can always jump on a free call with me, okay? Can you see that this situation has broken you wide open, enabling you to have even a greater capacity for love, compassion, empathy, and understanding? You cannot be the same person as before. The only way forward is to move through it without resistance or manipulation, without attempting to bargain with unseen forces, because none of your usual fallbacks can put you back together again. If you fall prey to self-absorption or self-pity, it will just make it harder to get to the next gradual phase leading to relief. The gift is in accepting who you've become as a consequence of integrating this difficult experience and allowing yourself to be more than you were. This wisdom comes at a high price, but the value of your experience is moving through and to the other side is unsurpassed. Love the you that is the result of being broken open by life's challenges and lessons. So Ricky, I'm going to suggest that you don't need to watch on two different feeds, okay? You can either be on TikTok or you can be on YouTube, but you don't have to be on both. Love. So sorry. You're welcome, love. Just trying to send you a little bit of love to you, okay? Okay, just give a little bit of love to you. Okay. It's a lot to experience, dear. It's a lot to experience. My heart goes out to you. Sometimes the things that hurt us the most is exactly what we needed so that we could grow and we could do the healing work that's necessary. So that and it's tough. It's so tough, sweetie. Okay. Helena. And then I'm going to pull a card for Ricky. Yeah, connect with me if you'd like, love. I can give you some guidance at the very least. Okay? All right, Helena. Okay. Let's see which one. Is this Helena's card? Is this Helena's card? Is this Helena's card? Is this? Look at the difference with it, right? Is this Helena's card? Right? And then you go to this one, is it? Just immediately. And this one, same, right? But if I go right back to the one that is Helena's card, watch how quickly this switches to a circle. Is this Helena's card? But I love how it switches back to a is this? Bam, no. Is this? No. I love using it. It's so cool. So this is your card, Helena, a higher view. Okay? I feel like you got this one like recently. Thank you, Rob. So Rob is sending empathy and understanding to you as well. Okay. So lots of love coming from our other feed here. Okay. Higher view, number 41. Okay. Sometimes our lives are suction cupped to the ends of our noses and we can't see beyond ourselves. This happens to everyone once in a while. We fall into an automatic response to life and react from a learned, conditioned place rather than one of awareness. Being in reactivity keeps us repeating old patterns. Conversely, the avoidance of our triggers could keep us in our comfort zone, policing our attempts at new things. The way to be successful in your endeavor to connect with others is to step out of your sticky perception of the world. Imagine yourself sitting on the back of a bird 1,000 feet above your life. Wouldn't your perspective change? From a higher point of view, you can see for miles. You could let go of naming or blaming the obstacles in your way and instead easily discover a path to more beautiful and compelling vistas. More can become available to you in all aspects of your life when you are able to step back and get a little distance. You can wait before responding, be more graceful in your interactions, and see how everything is connected and every experience is a gift. The world is wide open for you today. All you have to do is move to higher ground, be mindful, and celebrate the spectacle of life's dance. It's a lovely card. Yes, it does. It gets saved, Allison. The recordings all get saved. So wherever you're watching it from, if you're watching it through, say, the Divine Feminine, it gets posted there. And if it's not in the Divine, if you're watching on my profile or on my business page, either where, anywhere that you're watching from is definitely there, right? It's a beautiful, beautiful message. Beautiful message. Okay. Ricky. You're so welcome. You're so welcome, love. Ricky. All right, a whole bunch there. Let's see which one is Ricky's. Okay. Love you, friend. Love you. Is this Ricky's card? Is this Ricky's card? Is this Ricky's card? Is this Ricky's card? I just love how I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Maybe that's why I woke up not feeling great, Ricky. I seem to be really connected to you energetically, or you're connecting to me energetically, so I feel how you feel. Because the other day on Valentine's Day, I got that same energy from you, and it almost made me want to cry because you're overwhelmed, right? And right now, I have this this pit in my stomach. It's just, this is your card, Willing Release. Okay, Willing Release, number 49. Some days you have to let go of your struggle to find an answer and focus on other things for a while. This doesn't mean giving up altogether or losing anything. Remember that in our co-creative partnership with the divine, give and take is necessary. You do your part by setting your intentions and taking any necessary actions, but you must then surrender the form, the timing, and the how to your higher power. There is a divine plan for each of us. When acting on this faith, you may find that your intense desire for something translates into a feeling of attachment and entitlement. Right now, can you immerse yourself in this experience and allow the divine plan to unfold as it will on your behalf without interference? Can you be open to receiving what is yours, even if it is not packaged in the form you thought you wanted? Perhaps if you look deeper, you will see that you've received the perfect vibrational match to your most authentic wants and needs. You have put in the work, defined your desires, and felt them deeply, and engaged your higher power. Now you must let go and see what transpires. This isn't always easy. Impatience erodes the foundations of your trust in the divine. Surrendering truly will serve your highest good. Knowing this truth in your heart, can that really be so difficult? Right? Like that's a big message for you, right? And it's so on point, Ricky, right? It's what I've been telling you for a while now, right? But what is your purpose for connecting more to me, my dear? What is your purpose to connect more to me? Like, I'm trying to figure out how you think that I can help you, right? So how can I help you is what you need to check in with to see how are you expecting me to help you, right? So, and why do you want to connect to me more, right? I know that my energy, when I'm really high, like when I'm really in a good energetic space, I know that that's an attractive energy, right? But besides that, like why do you want to connect to me more? Hello, Jasmine. How are you, love? How are you doing, friend? It's really weird energy. Not bad. Just like vacuum, like a little vacuum, like we're in a little tunnel or something. Okay. You feel like there should be a connection. Okay. Well, you've got the ability to access my website because you've been to my website and you've connected with me on there and became a member of the website, right? So you've been to my website. At the top of the thing is a clarity call, right? I will give you one, Ricky, just one. Okay? I'm doing really well, Jasmine. It's a beautiful day. A little bit overcast here. Interesting that I just noticed something just different, that there's a broomstick that was sitting against my house, but it's sitting. Oh yes, it was very windy last night. Very windy last night. I know, sweetheart. You go see that lady. You hand in your resume and best wishes to you. You're gonna get it anyway. Like, I have no doubt. 100% you're gonna get this. You're gonna get that job. They'd be ridiculous, and if they didn't, they're ridiculous for not wanting to hire you. You literally bring beauty to whatever space you're in. So they'd love to have you at a clothing store. I'd love to have you just work for me. just do my content. Just create my content calendar and do all of that stuff. Yeah, I'll do some healing energy. Right? Yes, I have to connect with people. Because what Ricky doesn't realize is that I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So let's just do some healing and then we'll just jump off. Okay, we'll just let that unless Jasmine needed anything. I do appreciate your hello and that you're doing great. I'm doing great as well. Yes. Make sure it suits you. Exactly. Make sure it suits you. You do not need to be desperate for work. Because eventually, right, I will pay you. I will pay you. I'll pay you to make my stuff beautiful. Okay. All right. Let's do some healing. Let's get this hair out of the way. Okay. Let's do some good energy for everybody. Okay. So if you want in on the healing, or if you want compassion or kindness, either way, you're gonna follow along. Okay. So you're gonna say what you want to feel. Okay. So I'm going to cue myself up, but what you're going to do is you're just going to see yourself filling up with white light. Okay. You're just going to see yourself filling up with this beautiful white light, and that white light is bringing you whatever energy you need. So if you need healing energy, healing. If you need compassion, compassion. If you need love, love. Whatever energy that you want, you're going to see that coming into you. Okay. I'm going to send energy to people, and I'm going to call on different energies such as healing energy and stuff like that. But because we're not connecting one-on-one to do a healing, this works a little bit differently. So that's why I'm getting you to envision the white light. When the white light comes into you, let's say you have a shoulder problem, envision the white light going to that shoulder and healing that problem. Okay? That's the way that's going to work. So, but I'm going to do my part of sending my healing energy and my compassion and love towards everybody. Okay. So, but I got to get queued up. I got to get my guides and stuff together. So give me a hot second. I'm just going to pull some of the negativity away from people. Okay, we're just casting away any negativity. Okay, we're just going to pull that away for a moment. Any of the negativity. Okay, all that negative energy, we pull it away from me too. Any of that negative energy. Okay, back into some more beautiful healing and compassion and love sending towards you. Love you guys. So let me know how that felt for you, okay? I know that it felt it felt warm for me. Whew. Oh. So much energy, guys. So much energy. Love you guys. Good, 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 good. Love you. Love you. Good. Love to you. Okay, so I'm gonna go check in and on some things. It's just a really quiet energy today, and that's cool. That's cool. Sometimes we need some quiet energy, right? I'm not sure what N8CW means, but I love my hair. I take good care of my hair. I should actually do some hair modeling. I just took it off for a second because I was like really hot from that energy, like from doing that. So I could feel your grief. I can feel the energies, right? So there was a moment where like it almost made me want to cry. and I disperse that energy out, and then I dump some healthy energy into us. Nice hair. That's better. That makes more sense. I had a feeling that's what it was meant. So yeah. So anyone that wants to jump on a call, the clarity call, free clarity call is there. We're at 22.2 likes. Woohoo! So anyone that wants to hop on a call. For any of the guys in the groups or any of the guys on the feed, I have a men's group on Facebook called Divine Masculine Healing Tribe. Okay, so that's on Facebook. I have a Divine Feminine Healing Collective. So those are two groups where we do healing. Now those healing sessions, or those sessions that I do, there's 5 sessions per week. It's 5 sessions per month. It's a donation based event, right? So you donate what you can. If you can't donate, I don't exclude anybody from joining up. It's just donate what you can. And that doesn't mean you have to donate thousands. You can donate $1 if $1 all you have. So I have both the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine groups where we do 5 healing sessions a month. So those healing sessions are on trauma, they're on mental health, they're on mindset, they're on stepping into your power, reconnecting with nature, all the stuff that I'm going to showcase next week in the Divine Healing group. So that Divine Healing is an event, a 5-day event that starts February 20th and goes to the 24th. It's running from 5 till 6:30 p.m. Eastern. It's entirely free, and there is the ability to win a 3-month package with me by being a part of that group. You can join through my website, or you can join through Facebook. The Facebook's probably the more involved one, I guess, would be the way to put it. I also I have standalone oracle readings that are $45 per reading. If you ask anybody that's had a session with me, they're amazing readings. There's several that I have available. I give you the option to choose which one at the beginning of the call. They tend to last 45 minutes to an hour. They're amazing. They're $45 Canadian each. And then I have 2 sacred journeys. The 2 sacred journeys are a group journey or an individual journey. They have some oracle cards in there, but it also partners that with all of my trauma wellness knowledge, my holistic health background, and all the stuff that I have to offer is offered through that. So we could do 1 week. It could be an hour and a half long call, or 2-hour long call, depending on whether or not it's individual or group. Individual runs between an hour and an hour and a half, but for each session. The groups run for about 2 hours per session. I keep my groups at 6 people, so everybody has an opportunity to be involved with the session, because I want everybody to feel that they get to speak on whatever we're speaking through. There are people that are around that have experienced the Sacred Journey group. There are people around that have experienced the Sacred Journey individual. All of the comments have been very, very, very wonderful. And I think they're lovely. But I made them, so of course I think they're lovely. They've evolved a little bit. They used to be really heavy with the oracle cards. Now the oracle cards are, a part of it, but the biggest part is actually me and offering my trauma wellness knowledge and also my healing abilities. So that's being incorporated into those. These are inexpensive ways to heal your trauma and mental health. These are very inexpensive ways to ignite your self-love and to empower yourself, right? I spent thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on healing my trauma and mental health. These packages, the group program is $555 for 3 months. 3 months. So you get 6 video sessions with me, plus you get 6 sessions where I record a video and send it to you. So they alternate for 3 months. The individual is $9.99 for 3 months. I do accept payment plans. It's nothing. I don't take extra for doing a payment plan, right? It's just you have to pay say $333 a month, or $185 a month, I think is the conversion for those on a monthly. The If you pay all up front, all at once, I give you an additional hour with me, which could be an oracle card reading, just a standalone reading, or it could be a healing session. It could be an extra sacred journey session. So those are all available. Those are all the things that I have available besides like standalone healing sessions and stuff like that. Yes, I know. I'm looking forward today. I think this week is this week our guidance pull week. I have to check on my calendar to see. But yes, only on week 2. So week 2, this is the video. I'll do the guided video for you. Maybe today. Might be a good idea. Okay. But I love you guys and thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the interaction, all of that. So I'll be doing my video and sending that to Helena. And yeah, anyone else that wants to connect with me, you can connect with me on all the social media. Just a reminder, this is my only TikTok account and I do not solicit you in the DMs. You reach out to me, we have a conversation. That's how that goes. And typically I'm going to suggest you take a free clarity call. I don't solicit you. Okay. Aw, love you guys. Love you. All right. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow